everyone, my name is Kate. I am a past Stonehill student graduate and now the owner of my own company, which specializes in web design and online marketing. Located in Canton, it's called Kate Creative Media LLC. And what's really interesting right now is how many people have jumped on Zoom and how many people are using Zoom for business and for school. And it's important, I think, for everyone to remember that this is not going to be something that goes away. Zoom is going to make it probably very easy to integrate this into our reality after the economy does come back on, which we don't know when that is at this point, but we are still servicing our clients and we're doing it through Zoom. And I'm part of a BNI chapter in Easton, actually that meets right behind Stoneforge in Easton, which everyone is welcome to join now that we're on Zoom. Before that, we did all of our meetings in person. Past president ran them, the past president before that ran them, and now I'm the president. And so I had to run all of them in person, and I have a VP, a treasurer, membership committee, timekeeper, visitor host, and we have about 20 members in our chapter right now. And it's all one seat per profession. And we've had of all different age groups, and now we've had to switch to an online platform, of course, called Zoom to have our weekly meetings. So that might make it, of course, easier for anyone who would like to join and maybe has a Friday morning that they'd like to join us and network with business professionals. I welcome you to join us. I will definitely introduce you to anyone that you have your eye on or anyone that might be a better resource for you for anything that you have questions on, whether it be marketing or business-wise. I found that these guys have been a great resource for me and my business. But we've had to bring it online, which really wasn't that hard, actually. And, what I do is I check in with everyone on a weekly basis to say, here's who's doing the 10-minute presentation. Here's who's speaking next. Don't forget to remember to talk about this in your 60-second presentation and offer my guidance or help for anyone that is having technological difficulties that I can help them. I will definitely do that. We do all of our what's called one-to-ones over Zoom. And so how are we doing this so efficiently? And it's really, really the basis of BNI is everyone has their responsibility and everyone knows what their position is, which really does translate into the classroom environment as well. Not as many positions, but still that everyone has their priorities and everyone has their responsibilities and everyone has a certain expectation about them, especially in a business environment that I have and that I hold every Friday morning, is everyone has a business mindset. And you have to remember to come in, it's all fun and games. And we have a lot of fun. We do holiday parties. We go, we'll do after hours, get-togethers with other chapters. And we have really a great time. But when it comes to that hour, it's really important for us to remember that we're there for one reason, especially as a business owner and someone who, I don't make money unless I'm there, and there's referrals and there's business happening. If I wasn't there and it wasn't doing that for me, it'd be not worth my time. So I try to keep there's mostly business owners, so it's important for me to keep that momentum going. And when we're using Zoom is to remember that it's going to have their hiccups, as I'm sure you guys have seen them, but it's important for us to remember that this happens to everyone, but to remember that also this isn't going to go away. This is going to be wherever you find employment after this is going to be something that's going to be integrated into the sales funnel, into the customer acquisition funnel. This is going to be in your marketing funnel. This is going to be the way that you get in front of other people. This is how you're going to start tracking, how your competitors are doing. It's going to be videos with across the country with competitors. If you start your own business, if you're not using video or not getting in front of your competitors, clients, or potentially, maybe going in front of other businesses, that might be a step up. If you're not using this technology, then someone else is, and they're getting in front of more people. And we really help all of our clients with, so we help with clients with web design and online marketing. So we help them up with hosting, usually IT work, domain privacy, and then we set them up on a beautiful website. Usually work with trades, we do work with organizations, and we work with clients all across the country. And it's really interesting to see what's going on now and how states are shifting and certain states are announcing that they're reopening earlier than other states. And that's something to kind of look at, is remember to look at how these states are opening up, and then what technological advancement that we're already using right now is still going to be part of their business. So it's not going to be a reopen of just right off the bat everyone can go back to living their lives, but this is still going to be a piece of it. So which we've seen again I've seen through my BNI group, I've seen through my clients. We've been able to pivot very quickly to this. Our clients have already gotten in front of more people because of this. Everyone is looking at everyone's website a lot more right now. We're tracking that. We're getting that in front of them. We're sharing our screen with them to show them this is exactly the kind of ROI that you are receiving. And it really makes that much of a difference. And a lot of them are actually getting really used to it, and they actually kind of like it. And they said, oh, wow, this is kind of easier than printing things off and having you look at something and coming in for a meeting, and then you need to find the office, or you need to find a location, or you need to park and come in. Now we can just do it through Zoom. So our chapter would love to, if you guys have any interest in networking or just have questions or just want to say hi, I'm happy to bring you guys in as a visitor. And if you want to come in when we're actually doing an in-person meeting that, sometime over the summer, feel free to do so. There's BNI chapters everywhere across the state and really across New England, and it's actually international. And you're welcome to join our chapter for a meeting and just network with people, because seeing how a business and how a meeting operates with a lot of different business professionals and different specialties is really cool and really interesting for, I think, for our generation of the tech savvy people. So just remember that when you're doing presentations, or when you're in front of other business professionals, or when you're looking at this saying, is this just, we just need to kind of get over the next few months, just remember that it's not a one and done, turn on the switch, we're good to go, we're going back to how it was before. I guarantee you, when you go back to school in the fall, if it's not your graduating year, you will see a little bit of this incorporated. And it wouldn't surprise me if any colleges start to say that, hey, we actually have an online course, and start to incorporate that. So just be mindful of this, that this is not going to be something that goes away, but rather to embrace it. There's nothing that's going to be ever similar to a in-person contact with someone and meeting someone and shaking that person's hand. There's so much more that you develop and encounter through that really it can't compete. But this is going to be the next best thing. So if you do have questions on how this whole virtual world is coming into play and how we're adapting, or about my company and how we're servicing our clients, again, through web design and online marketing, if you have a certain marketing question or web design question, again, happy to be a resource for anyone that's looking for help. And if you want to come in and do a shadow day once all the stuff has cleared, happy to do that, and we can set that up probably sometime in the summer or the fall, depending on what your internship or employment situation looks like. I'm happy to do that. Hopefully I can come in maybe in the fall to an actual class and learn more about what you guys are learning this semester, and see if I can be a resource or connect anyone with anyone that might interest them. So I hope that helps you. Again, my name is Kate, and I'm located right in Canton. So if that interests anyone, please feel free to reach out. I'll give my information to your professor, and hopefully we can connect. And then if you have any questions or just want to talk to someone about something in particular, happy to do so. The name of my company is Kate Creative Media, and you can go to katecreativemedia.com. My email is kate@katecreativemedia.com. Pretty easy, pretty consistent, but that's what all marketing is about. Keep it simple and keep it consistent. Hope that helps. If you want to join us on a Friday morning, we'd love to have you. And I hope to hear from you guys and help you in any way I can. Stay safe. Thanks.